back to Not Real Fishing, everybody, and today we are heading to the log spot. I want to go there. It's kind of a hike to get there from my house, but I've been wanting to hit it with the Canepole for a while now, and that's where we're gonna go. Unless the spot they've been doing all the road construction is open back up. If that's open back up, I might go there instead. I don't know yet. Most likely it's still under construction because, let's be honest, this is North Carolina. And when it comes to road work, it takes forever to do anything. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get on some fish. I might break out the 2-color rod if the, let me get my words here. If the fish aren't hitting anything on the Canepole. But if they are, we're gonna Canepole fish for a little bit. Also, I do have a mystery tackle box that I may unbox on camera as well. I opened it for a quick second when I went fishing with my mom and my older sister. I was going to do an unboxing that day at the spot we were going to go to, but they didn't want to go to that spot because the grass was so high, which is understandable, so we nixed that idea. So I didn't do the unboxing, but I did get a very quick glimpse through it. Like, I opened it, looked at it, they started walking out, and they said, no, grass is too tall, and I said, okay, well, I'll just unbox this somewhere else. So I did see a few things on top, not exactly what was sure in it, but yeah, so we might do that as well. But I'll meet you guys at the water, so yeah. Alright guys, we are finally here to the spot. We're gonna do this unboxing really quick. So what we've got is these glow custom jigs. I wonder if they actually glow. Interesting. These might do pretty good here today. We've got a rooster tail, some nice Aberdeen hooks. It's kind of big though for panfish. I guess if you're going for bass, maybe tie some streamers on that later. We've got another rooster tail, which also pretty big for panfish. Nice little Castmaster. This might actually do pretty good. And then we've got these Sakale Slayer. Interesting. And I think that's it. Yep, sides, a sticker. Actually a pretty cool sticker. Interesting. So these are probably the only thing we're going to use today. Ooh, fish just fed in the water, so they're feeding. So we're going to probably switch to these eventually, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and keep this in our pocket too, the Castmaster. I don't think we're going to really be able to use the rooster tails here, and when I show you all the water, you'll see why. Go ahead and put these in my pocket. If you can see the water now, I think, let me check the camera. No, you can't. Not good, at least. So we're probably going to use, just to start out, our short 9-foot rod. If you see the water, it's very, very scummy. So, I hear frogs. So I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of goo in there, and that's not going to do well for spinners and such. So we're gonna go ahead and start with what we got tied on, which is a EPF swim with a 1/32 jig head on there. And the main reason why is because I just want to catch something first, and we'll see if this is going to be a good option. Now, we have caught a lot of warmouth here, as well as we caught a few little bass, but last time I was here, I did see bowfin activity, which I'd love to get a bowfin on this kind of gear, because I've never caught one on any kind of gear. And it'd be nice to get one on some interesting, you know, stuff. So we're going to get our net, and we are going to head to the water here. Now, like I said, I did see fish feeding already. I don't know the depth of this pond. You hear them popping over there? That sounds like a bluegill. We had a nibble. So there's fish in here. Like I said, we already had one nibble. Oh, little thump. May have touched a piece of grass. Try keeping it close to the surface, see if that makes a difference. I see a fish going for it. Looks like we got a nice little flyer here, guys. Bring him this way. Oh, bluegill. Come here. All right, first fish of the day. Very pretty bluegill. I told you I heard a bluegill pop. Ooh, you were hooked good. Nice little bluegill here, guys. Not too big, but still nice for the first fish of the day. We are going to get him in the water, which I can't get too close because it's a good 3-foot drop to the bank. We're going to stay kneeled down here. I saw some bubbles in front of us in the front of this drainage. So I'm wondering if there's something chilling in there. We had a nibble. Just jumped out the water right there. I don't know if I got that on camera or not. Let's get this over there, see if we can get him to eat our little minnow here. Man, those bluegills are loud. That's a little crappie. Very skinty little crappie. Very nice. Don't get to catch very many of these. Barely hooked too. Very nice little crappie here. All right, gonna get him back in the water. Let's see what else we can catch. We'll probably only do a few more casts with this EPF swim, and then we are going to switch to that bigger presentation, just because I want to see if, you know, see if we can get made me a wee bit nervous. Another bluegill. Looks like it's a bit bigger than the last one. Oh, yeah, it's a bit bigger than the last one. Nice sized bluegill here. EPF swim putting in some work. There we go, guys. It's a nice sized bluegill. I'm gonna let him go as well. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try these, what are they? Glow 80K jigs. If they actually, oh, that's cool, it's a Ziploc. If they actually glow in the dark, ooh, they got nice texture to them. That's nice. If they actually glow in the dark, they might be pretty pretty effective, because this water's kind of dark here today. And I know a lot of the fish right now are definitely feeding on dragonflies, so using minnow imitations probably isn't as effective as if I was using something else. There we go, all rigged up. It's got a nice little wiggle to it. Got a little bent in the Ziploc, but it'll be fine. Ooh, something swimming under the water right here by this outlet. I just watched the water churn a little. I am worried that if something big is in here, that this rod may not be strong enough to handle it. I've never had a cane pole break on me while fishing before, but I've also never caught anything really big on these cane poles either. So you know. Got a little guy. Didn't even feel the bite because it's a crappie. Little old crappie. So there we go. Very skinny. Easy, easy. Very skinny little crappie. We're gonna let him go. I'm gonna let you go gentler than that, bud, but you didn't want to cooperate. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna walk out onto this log a little bit and see if we can get a hold of something. Hopefully not fall in the water. All right. We're gonna go out this way a little. All right, looks like we got another little crappie here, guys. Another little crappie. Very cute, very skinny little guy. We're gonna get him back in the water as well. All right, now, so this jig is working. We could tie on the, sorry about that, guys. My one of my GoPro batteries actually kind of melted inside my GoPro. I guess it's too hot out here for that battery because it just gave up on life. And ooh, we got something big here, guys. Ooh, we got something really big here. I don't know what it is. Ah! Did y'all see that? Man, I wish I was paying more attention. That was crazy. Well now, maybe we should go get a bigger rod. What do y'all think? Snap me, not even a, that was something wrong with my line, look. No, that was close to the, no it wasn't. That was in the middle of my line. I must have had a fray, I didn't know about it. Man. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a slightly longer rod and we're gonna, oh yeah, let me show you what happened to my battery. So my battery died and I went to go change it and the bottom of the battery peeled off and it's like all, it's super hot. So I think it must have melted. But yeah, we're gonna go change up our presentation just a little bit and we're gonna get back out to it. All right guys, we're switching over to the 12-foot crappie stalker. This is probably one of my favorite of my cane poles that I have. My only complaint with this cane pole is they put these guides closer together than the other ones. So it takes a while to unfurl it because, you know, which I really should put some new line on here if we're gonna be hooking into stuff like that, because this line's been on here for a while. So I'll do a quick cast with it. I don't think we're gonna get that lucky that quick again. And we're gonna give this a few casts. It's got like a little Y-tail minnow on there right now, so not the most realistic of baits, but we do have the advantage of a little bit of extra reach now as well. We had a little something. another little fish. It's like a bluegill or a crappie. Looks like a blue. Oh, that might be our first flyer of the day. Yep, first flyer of the day. Oh, come here. Or is that a bluegill? Nope, that's a flyer. First flyer of the day, guys. Good old flyer. A lot of species in this spot. So we've caught crappie, bluegill, bass, flyer. What else? Warmouth. Cute little guy. Warmouth. What else? I can't remember. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna, yeah, the line's good. We're gonna change this hook out, this soft plastic out for something else. So we're gonna change this out for a different presentation. So I'll get back to y'all when I make a decision. All right, guys, we are gonna switch to this curly tail chartreuse with a bunch of red and like Christmas tree color sparkle. It's a nice mix of a bigger presentation and a bit of action as well. Looks like we got a little crappie here. Yep, little old crappie. Quite a few of these little guys out today, aren't there? Didn't see much of these guys the past few times we were here. But very skinny little crappie. Alright, I think what I might do is I might go get my boots. We're gonna wade through that grass and fish off that point and fish right below that fallen log. That's what I'm thinking. Because I don't know what it is, but my balance isn't the best today, so I feel kind of shaky on that log. The last thing I want to do is fall. But before we do that, I got one more thing I want to do. I want to try to swing this into the pipe if we can. Fish out of this pipe. We're gonna give this a try. Oh no, the tail's all tore up. Let me change it. But we're gonna use a pattern like this, just with a better tail. So, yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna go back over where I just heard that giant pop. My thing is, that fish was so big that I think even if we hooked him with this, even with 12-pound test fluorocarbon on here, I don't think we'd be able to hold him. I think he'd bend our hook out. I can see him. It's a huge bowfin. I can see him sitting in the top of the water over there. I saw it earlier and I thought it was a log, but that's a fish. He hasn't seen me yet. We had a bass. I wasn't ready for him. Dang. I gotta start paying attention, guys. I'm trying to get up on this bowfin without him seeing us. Little bluegill. Oh no, flyer. No, crappie. Little crappie here. Crappie, crappie. Little guy. I can still see that bowfin. I wanna, he's just sitting still, completely still. Waiting for a whatchamacallit to come on him. A dragonfly. Another little bite. If he was a foot closer to us, he'd be within perfect range. But he's about 2 feet out of range currently. Little one. Man, this is cool though. They definitely like this pattern. This pink and chartreuse. Little nibble and miss the hook. This feels like a nicer fish. Big old warmouth. Nope, big old flyer. Wow. Nice size little flyer here, guys. I'm gonna let him go. See, that water's moving a lot down there for that little fish that I just released. Makes me uncomfortable. Got something nice here, guys. Feels like the bowfin again. Get out of that ball. Yep, come on. Gotta tire him out. I'm nowhere near my net either. Oh, this is not good. Come on, come on, come on. Don't cut my line. Don't cut my line. Don't cut my line. Y'all see him? Oh, come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh no! I knew it was gonna happen. Look at that. Line was barely holding in there where he took me under that log. Look at that. I told you it was gonna happen. Bent my hook out. I knew I shouldn't have lifted him. I knew it and I did it anyways. But I couldn't get to my net. It was all the way over there. Gosh, man. All right. Give me a second. Well, guys, we're gonna call it here. I don't know if you can see it, but bowfin are still coming up and getting air. We are gonna pack our gear and head on out of here. So if you enjoyed today's video, like,